Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. 90 Day Fiance, Sarper and Shekinah shock fans over bizarre antics. 90 Day Fiance stars Sarper and Shekinah Garner surprised many viewers in the first part of To Tell All. Sarper's ex-girlfriend made an unexpected appearance and even brought out receipts from their past, which made things complicated between Sarper and Shekinah. But aside from the drama, many Redditors were caught off guard when the couple showed their bizarre habit. Keep reading to see what it was. The first part of To Tell All featured the special appearance of Sarper's ex-girlfriend, Didi. Her guesting also made Shekinah aggressive. The 90 Day Fiancé star insisted Sarper never had female friends when they started dating. However, Didi said that she and Sarper had a deeper connection. Things got worse when Didi shared her past conversations with Sarper, adding that their last interaction was in November 2023. Sarper tried to defuse the situation by saying that Didi was only his past flame, making Shekinah think that she was one of his one-night girls. Some Redditors react to a scene from 90 Day Fiancé. The Other Way Tell All Part 1 featuring Sarper and Shekinah Garner sharing a stick of butter. Even the cast members were stunned by what they were doing, which seemed normal for them. Several commenters even thought it was a chunk of cheese or ice cream, and they couldn't comprehend that it was butter. Others even speculate that it may be one of their antics to get more attention. I wasn't looking at the screen when someone are you sharing butter? And I whipped around so quick. My jaw dropped. They are something else. I'm so happy someone finally made this post. When I first saw them eating I thought it was a hunk of cheese. Nope, true to form for them it was so much more fantastical than I could have hoped for. Just more attention TOOUUUSSSSSSS from them. Oh sure, it all starts off innocently munching on a stick of butter on TV and then bam. The next thing you know, you're shooting up ghee in an alley behind an Indian restaurant. I mean if you're going to do this, why wouldn't you do it before you came to tape? So weird. A butter ritual. Lol or obsession. Butter or face, lol. Shekinah recently took to Instagram to share a clip with Sarper as they celebrate their birthdays. The 90 Day Fiancé star shares the same birthdays, with years being the only difference. According to Shekinah, sharing her birthday with the love of her life is something special. It also appears the two celebrated their special day in an outdoor restaurant. In the ever-chaotic world of 90 Day Fiancé, Sarper and Shekinah have firmly cemented themselves as the most unpredictable duo of the season. Fans, accustomed to drama, betrayal, and cultural clashes, found themselves blindsided when the Turkish playboy and the Californian free spirit unveiled a series of antics that left everyone questioning their motives and their sanity. The incident at the Hamam. The latest episode kicked off with Sarper insisting on taking Shekinah to a traditional Turkish Hamam, promising her a spiritual awakening and a glimpse into his heritage. What started as an innocent outing turned surreal when Sarper insisted on overseeing every step of Shekinah's bathing ritual. Clad in a barely there towel, Sarper lectured the Hamam attendants on how to properly scrub Shekinah, asserting that only he knew how to cleanse her aura. She's my queen, and her aura reflects my energy, he proclaimed, his chest puffed out with pride. Shekinah, visibly uncomfortable, laughed nervously but went along with it, until Sarper attempted to take over the exfoliation himself. The Hamam staff intervened, and the pair was politely asked to leave. I was mortified, Shekinah confessed in her confessional. But Sarper said it was a bonding experience, so I guess I have to trust him, right? Fans weren't so forgiving, flooding social media with memes and critiques. Sarper really said, I'll exfoliate my woman's bad vibes away. Sir, what? One fan tweeted. Another joked, this man thinks he's the reincarnation of Rumi or something. Shekinah, blink twice if you need help. The midnight manifestation ritual. If the Hamam debacle wasn't enough, Sarper and Shekinah's next stunt took things to an entirely new level of bizarre. Sarper, claiming to be a self-proclaimed manifestation guru, announced that he and Shekinah needed to harness the full moon's energy to strengthen their bond. The scene unfolded on the rooftop of Sarper's Istanbul apartment, with Shekinah wearing a flowy white gown and Sarper donning what he called his ritual robes, a silk kimono emblazoned with dragons. He instructed Shekinah to chant his name repeatedly while he waved a bundle of sage around her. As neighbors peeked out of their windows to investigate the commotion, Sarper began howling at the moon, declaring that the universe had chosen them as its power couple. Shekinah attempted to follow his lead but burst into laughter mid-howl. Sarper, offended, stopped the ritual abruptly. Laughing disrupts the cosmic connection, he snapped. Do you want the universe to turn against us? Shekinah later admitted, I'm all for spiritual stuff, but sometimes I feel like Sarper's just making things up as he goes. Like, who howls at the moon? A very awkward meet the parents. In a rare attempt to normalize their relationship, Sarper invited Shekinah to meet his parents. What could have been a straightforward introduction devolved into chaos when Sarper decided to cook a fusion meal to impress both Shekinah and his traditional Turkish parents. The menu included American-style burgers topped with Turkish kebab meat, served alongside French fries drenched in yogurt sauce. His mother's disapproving glare could have melted steel. This is not food, she declared in Turkish, pushing the plate away. It's an insult to both cultures. Shekinah, trying to win points, attempted to eat the concoction but ended up gagging. Sarper, oblivious to the tension, announced mid-meal that he and Shekinah were planning a wedding ceremony in Bali because Turkey and America are too basic for our love story. His father, silent until that point, stood up and walked out, muttering about Sarper's lack of respect for tradition. Shekinah, stuck between wanting to laugh and cry, later told producers, I don't know what's worse, the food, the Bali announcement, or the fact that Sarper thinks this was a success. Social media backlash. Fans of the show wasted no time dissecting the couple's antics online. Memes of Sarper's moon howling and Shekinah's awkward dinner with his parents quickly went viral. One Reddit thread titled, Sarper, the gift that keeps on giving, gained over 2,000 comments in less than a day. This guy has the confidence of 1,000 men who've read The Secret once and decided they were gurus, one user wrote. Others were more critical of Shekinah. How is she still with him after all this? A fan questioned. At some point, you have to stop blaming editing and start reevaluating your life choices. The teaser for next week. If viewers thought things couldn't get weirder, the teaser for the next episode promised even more chaos. Sarper, determined to prove his love for Shekinah, is shown organizing a love parade through the streets of Istanbul, complete with dancers, live camels, and a banner reading, Shekinah, my cosmic soulmate. Meanwhile, Shekinah's family back in California grows increasingly concerned. A clip shows her sister FaceTiming her, pleading, you don't have to stay with him just because he's exotic. Come home before he makes you do something you'll regret. The bigger picture. While some fans are entertained by Sarper and Shekinah's antics, others worry about the dynamics of their relationship. Sarper's controlling tendencies and Shekinah's willingness to go along with his outlandish ideas have sparked debates about boundaries and self-respect. It's all fun and games until you realize this isn't just TV drama, it's real life for them, a fan commented on Instagram. Shekinah, however, seems determined to defend her relationship. In a recent interview, she claimed, Sarper is unconventional, sure, but that's what makes our love special. People just don't understand him. Will they last? As 90 Day Fiance fans know, the show is notorious for breaking relationships as often as it creates them. Sarper and Shekinah's future remains uncertain, but one thing is clear, they've already secured their place in the franchise's Hall of Fame for unforgettable couples. Whether they end up walking down the aisle in Bali or parting ways in a dramatic finale, viewers will be watching and tweeting every step of the way. Until then, Sarper and Shekinah's antics will continue to baffle, amuse, and, yes, shock fans worldwide.